44 millimeter weapon, mofo. Get crunkled with that by that weapon. That gun. That is sure a gun. I know guns very well. I have this pre-prepped, chat. And now it's also very cool there we go. I was gonna say, are we gonna bug out? Cool. If it bugged out when I was trying to tell everybody, hey, look, I'm prepared, chat. I think I can play this game actually with a controller now that I think about it. Where is that controller? Not the best controller, but it's better than just using the keyboard. I was using the keyboard earlier. It was not easy. Here we go. Much better. Yeah. Okay. So you guys want to... Oop, that's loud. Good thing I caught that. That's loud. For me, too. Now I had to turn it down for myself. So here's a little secret. Mexicano. Mexicano. Cool shades. Thank you. Thank you, Dottie. I appreciate that. I am from Mexico. Tequila. There you go. I have seen a Spanish version of MalO. I think it's not, I'm not sure if it was I think it is Mexican styled. It has the Day of the Dead face. It has like the markings of the Day of the Dead like Mexico does with the candied skulls. Really cool version of MalO, let me tell you. I like that version. Very colorful. By the way, if you call Toriel now, Toriel gives you a different message. Chris? Whatever have you been doing? I said, oh no, wait. Wait, where were you supposed to call her? There was I know that there's a version, I'm not sure where you're supposed to call her, but you're supposed to call her in a different location, different time before she calls you in order to get a different thing. Unless that's changed with this man named Toby Fox, I would not be surprised. So I will skip right through everything we did last time. Permission to blick bright. If you have a monkey, get a monkey with a blicky. Then tear him down. Shut him down. Back there tomorrow, all right? Yeah. We will. I like how she smiles as she walks away. That's cute. Okay, now I think covered the school. If I remember rightly, we did look at everything in the school. I will make sure we didn't miss anything. The locker is locked, all that jazz. Make absolutely sure I didn't miss anything, because there are things that are crucial later on. In fact, I went back and did a few things in this save file that I missed in the last playthrough. Also, if you do this, the water's lukewarm. The water is tepid. The water is refreshingly cool. And now it will just say is refreshingly cool from here on out. There is the use your brother's old one. You can hit no. The chocolate one smells like fake anyway. Dressed 8 years ago. I think we did all this. We did the clock thing. The clock thing is weird. All the clocks are different times, and I don't understand why. MalO is refreshingly lukewarm. Yay! I am lukewarm. MalO is gun. I don't think I have a gun sound effect. How about, there you go. There's your gun. Don't have anything other than that. Alright, so I can speed through most everything. I think the library we never hit. Chris, what's up? Caddy's working, so I'm starting on our project. I've already copied a bunch of pictures. It's the same picture of a soccer ball 73 times. You could say I'm having a ball! There's a crude drawing of an ice cube wearing a headband. The teen zone, where teens can be kids. A feeling of immense relief washes over you. Because you can be a teen, but also be a kid. I'm a big teen now. Next time, add gun. The power of gun. We're gonna make sure that music is not too loud for y'all. Go talk to the hot dad. I think somebody likes Asgore. Gotta go to college. September stubby. Hard. She's reading a comic full of hot demon guys. Nah, make it loud. I don't like screaming over the audio.
Chris, you survived Susie? I was getting worried. Now you can finally pay off your family debt. How to draw dragons is 2,583 days overdue. However, Chris, I'm a benevolent volunteer assistant. If you turn it in this week, I'll reduce your fine to a mere $64.23. Consider it, Chris. Did you forget what it looks like? The front is perhaps a mauve dragon wearing lipstick. And as for her clothes, I believe they are, well, you know, Chris. I think you'll know it when you see it.
I'm being raided by the Taffy. Yo, I'm seeing some big shots now coming into the chat. Hi, Toofy Fooey Fee. You can still shout out Toofy. Their shout out won't, or the clip won't play, but they will be put in front of the class for all to see. How are you doing, Toothy? What were you playing? Gun. Listen, we're not clef around here. We do not solve all our problems with guns. Sometimes we solve our problems with punching. You're doing okay. You don't have to shout. Uh-oh. I have to do a topical topic. Fun fact, it is easier to manipulate a person with something called the foot in the door principle. Okay, hold on. You know, starting the timer now. You know, it's easier to manipulate people into doing things for you when you put your foot physically into their door. You want to know why it's easier? Because when you put your foot in the door, they don't want to crush your foot. They don't want to break your foot because that would be legal liability. That means that if you put your foot in the door, if they crush it, that means they'd have to probably pay the medical bills. So they're worried that they'd have to pay those medical bills because the medical bills in the United States is so fucking insane that you'll never be able to get your eyeballs out of the debt unless you have insurance. But if you don't have insurance, which most people don't have, the foot in the door analogy will always work. So if you're talking to somebody like you're a door-to-door salesman, then you should also put your foot in the door so you can prevent people from not listening to your spiel. And in that way, you can tell people basically everything in your life, your heart's desire about your life and what you're selling until they have to buy what it is that you're selling. Otherwise, you will be left without any sales, which means that you're not a big shot, which is unlike me because I always put my foot in the door. And they'd rather not have to piss off a 9.5 tall creature that has the foot the size of their head that could easily stomp it into oblivion. So I make sales every day. That's how you do the foot in the door syndrome thingy. Hey MalO, I'm sending you a thing. Does it require putting your foot in the door again? Also, if you put your foot in the door and they like it, if they like it, that means they're a foot fetishist.
Donated $1. Crush the stupid foot.
Don't crush the foot. Crush the stupid foot. Thank you for the $1. That's $51, Jack. Thank you so much for the $51. Also, topical topic is over. I know what you really meant. Of course, I had to bullshit the whole thing. What did you send me, Jack? Is it worth? Let's see. Sometimes it's worth it. Sometimes it's not. It's a random grab bag. Random grab bag. Let's go. That's a whole ass video. But it's only 9 seconds long.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Okay. Get absolutely wrecked, I guess. It was very short. Just basically kung fu'd her ass into oblivion. That was worth it. That was 100% worth it. Ah! Yeah, just like that. I think she's dead. Well, the guy looked like he was dead. He had blood all over the front of him, but whatever. Maybe it wasn't his blood. You put the foot in the door, you do that. You just wombo combo them. You Zangief combo them until you get the KO. There's a book here. You lick the page. It's delicious. This must be what they meant by flavor text. It's an unlabeled book. You look inside. Oh, I accidentally returned my personal journal instead of my book. Oh no, they're putting it into their catalog. Oh no, I have to take it out every time I want to write a new entry. Die. No, I shall not. Please remember my name. Please, I wrote a book to help you remember. By Hots Fire Guy. Lord of the Hammer. First in the award-winning fiction series by lauded historian Gerson Boom. That's the Turtle Man. Computer lab, please surf the web responsibly. In fact, maybe don't do it at all. You look through the window to the computer lab. There seems to be a dog inside working at a computer. Seems like it's making a game. Seems like you shouldn't interrupt it. Seems like when the game's finished, you can go in. You just have to trust the dog.
I love reading books, especially the books upstairs. You should really read them. I love reading books, especially the books.
This creature loves his books. What about the other one here? There's an anime review. Read it. Yes. No. No, you decide not to read it. But then I decided to read it anyway. Teens Corner Monthly Toon Review. Mew Mew Kissy Cutie 2. This reviewer had Mew Mew 2 as her first exposure to the series, and let her tell you it makes Mew Mew 1 look like a dumpster with sparkling cat ears. With a darker storyline and more mature themes, the second one treats the viewer like a real adult, instead of like an animal that will die if it goes on 10 seconds while it's seeing a beach ball. Not to mention Mew Mew's character in the first one is more stale than the ramen I eat at home by myself with the lights off. Teens and elders should check out this darker masterpiece. Signed, the anonymous yellow lizard. Gun. We solve... I love you, Kitchen Gun. That's how we solve problems. Kitchen Gun. Now for yours at the low price of... We didn't go into Town Hall either last time.
Mayor's charisma is about a 0. No, it's negative. And she works hard and has a good track record, so she runs unopposed. That's politics. Rarely. Not only does she act icy, she always keeps her office AC on full blast. That chill I feel is that what politics feel like?
Cause I can put egg in fridge. I have egg also. I thought it was Exodia, the forbidden one. I did get egg in our last thing. We also have glass. I noticed I always like to pronounce things as ass. I like putting ass into things. I feel like that's gonna get quoted immediately. I will be awaiting money too. How much does it cost to have with Toriel? In your imagination, nothing. Also, hello, Wusky friend. Ass. Not Jack, you know what, and besides, you know how to do it. You know how to quote ad. You just did that on purpose to mess with me.
I'm sorry, the mayor is busy right now. If you need to see her, please try causing some terrible crisis. I'm sorry. Are you here to complain about your teacher? If you don't like her, please blame your mother for getting her hired.
Hey, short stuff. Why would you possibly need to talk to the mayor? Your allowance too low, ate too much candies, lost your frisbee in the wash. Hey, short stuff. That's what the cops are for. What? Don't talk to you like you're a kid? Fine. If you need someone to change your diaper, go ask the cops.
Okay, just making sure that was everything. You've forgotten how to quote. It's quote ad. Space, quote space ad. Do I have to do it myself? Ban in-game action talking to the cops. You got it. No talking to Undyne. Chris, what do you... Oh, I already talked to you before. So there used to be something right here. It is no longer here. There used to be a bit of a glitch here. Back in the day when this first came out, there was a little square right here. And people thought maybe that was something, you know, like you could go into it. Space, you forgot the space, and that is not... I think you did that on purpose just so it wouldn't be added. Because, that is not what I said. Also, I think we've skipped the bench. Gerson Boom's memorial bench. Throughout my career, some of the best ideas came from dreams. Take a rest here. If anyone asks your writing, use it in the inventory. I will put a timer on that. On that ban and in-game action thing. No way! Well, I can't use my inventory for 5 minutes. As I've stated the last time, if you speed up this sound, it's the gaster noise sped down by 666%. Exactly 666%. Because gaster has everything to do with sixes. Hi, Snowy! Hopefully you haven't been waiting for me to say something too long. Well, aren't you a nerd for knowing? Yes, I am. I have checked many things. I can't talk to Undyne. Supposed to get past this blue lady. I'm stuck. Should I just run? Not using your inventory. This is why I have decided that this might be a thing I might have to do, is add a timer to that. What she's doing is standing in the middle of the street yelling, "Get out of my way!" She's the best, huh? I feel really directed. I consider my lucky number as 66666666. We talk to her. She asks us to play the piano, which when we do it, it sounds horrible, and then she notes, you usually play more beautifully. We didn't talk to this guy, though. This castle's white wizards relegated me to this healing chamber, but my blood is boiling for battle! Regular sink. It's a clone of the other sink. Perhaps there was originally one tall sink that was cut in half to create both of them. Kinda like what Papyrus has. It's a classic 1 to 10 pain scale using Ice E as a model. At 0 pain, he's happy. At 10 pain, he's happy and sweating. You looked inside the cupboard. A very small obligatory piano is hiding inside. We of course got to go in here. We can skip all this because we talked to oh gosh, I forgot his name. Rudy? Yeah, Rudy. We talked to Rudy earlier. And then Noelle goes by. Well, jingle my gosh darn bells. I forgot. I came earlier. Mom. Yeah, I thought that's what I thought. She's a peach, huh? Your mom basically doesn't know. The family will go through all this just to make sure this isn't important later, because this might be important information that changes the entire game later on. That if you miss one thing, Toby Fox will exact revenge on you, and you will not get the funny jokes later. It's a get well soon card from your mom. It's signed inside.
Hey, Chris, you know it's signed on the inside, right? Why are you staring at it like you haven't seen it before? Is your penmanship that good? Was I not moved enough?
Bunch of roses in a glass container.
Hey, I'm happy your dad...
Sing for you.
Right. There we go. I love this hard tune. Hard tune is so good. Why you go? I don't forget. It's 5 minutes to singing. 5 whole minutes. Bap. Jack redeemed the singing mode. Did you know Toby Fox is a voice actor? Well, I am not surprised. He does everything under the gosh darn sun. You know where your family... I know where your family lives. Yes, they're in my baggy pocket. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's an hour long. There we go. And then roses, what is this?
Man, Beauty and the Beast, it ain't gonna work, man. We're both beasts.
And now I'm being synced.
Hey, Chris, is that sync really more interesting than me?
It's an angel doll.
Its lack of facial features is unsettling. That Angel, Noel, and Deese made it in youth group. It's kind of like a good luck charm to me now. Oh, right, you and Azzy tried to make one too, but you wasted the whole time making huge wings for it. Patient name, Rudy Rolf, Rudy, roll a day. Hey, Chris, you forgot my name or something? Okay, I can use my inventory again. The time ran up, but now I gotta wait for this gosh darn singing to end. Oh no, it's Sans Undertale. He's going to beat the crap out of me. Great to see you again. Yeah, it's real nice, isn't it? Especially considering I've never met you before. The name's Sans. Sans a skeleton. I'm new in town. What about your friends? Me be friends. Give me your goddamn phone number. Thank you, Sans. My mom, do you know my mom? I might, doing your mom last night.
What a...
I hate this thing. I hate this thing. Software is good for the soul. It's so good for the soul. I love good software made really well. Paid in small bills, then slunk into the play the little bit of Alfie's about the store. Leave. Okay, then we go with this, and he's like, hey, do you want to hang out with my tomorrow? And I say yes, and then he's like, okay, you probably shouldn't be hanging out with strangers, but my little brother needs a friend, so why don't you go hang out with him tomorrow? And then we go and knock on the door, and then we hear the distant rustle of bones, which means that we will be seeing peeps very soon. Knock, knock, knock. Is that the human in town? We go knock on that door. How about you? Is that sounds like the knock of a beginner? Come back when you've gotten better at knocking. And then we knock on this one that says, owie, Snowy, what are you telling you about knocking the door so hard? Don't do it. It's really gonna hurt your face. You don't have arms, you know. Oh, you're lucky, Chris. You got this miss class. You got the miss class with Alfie's. It's not fair. Ha ha ha! If you skip class, my dad would never let me hear the end of it. Ah, that's actually not even remotely funny. Yo, Chris, you survived Susie. Ha ha. I mean, I never saw her beat anyone up, but I'd be careful. Like one time, me and Snowy and Jockington were playing handball, and she just kept creepily watching us from the corner. Then when the ball rolled over to her, she just froze solid and kicked the ball as hard as she could right into the officer Undine's car. Then Undine came out smiling and cracking her knuckles and totally wiped us at handball. Anyway, Susie sucks, Chris, haha. 5 minutes of singing until another person redeems it. Please don't. I'll have to put a timer on it. Gun. Oh, it's Chris. We talked to Alfie's last time, so we'll just race through her thingy here. She talked about her anime. Then we talked about the saucer for kitties. Meow, 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 meow. Then the flowers, which is actually our dad's flowers. And then nothing, because they're Azigores. Azigores. Oh no, the silence will be broken. Say butter 50 times. I ran out of air before I could do it. I don't even know how many times I said it. Boy! I said it many times, though. Enough, probably. How many minutes I have? I got... the timer's done. Yay! Okay, I gotta do the thingy. Hold up. I gotta launch the thingies. You said it 70 times. Wow! Wow, that's a lot! Going above and beyond the crack of duty. Rainbows. Where is my thing content? Nope, wrong thing. I gotta go to the playlist and choose at random. Let's see here. Full list. I don't want the swamp one. What I want is a randomized one. Okay, well, you're gonna get the silence occasionally broken by... Oh. Check DMs. I don't know if I want to now. Skeleton is bad to the bones. Damn. Casually snipes MalO. Why? My internet was down. What you reply on the Toby Fox video actor? You mean voice actor? I said, of course he did. He does everything. Why am I'm not surprised at all. Man makes musician. Man makes games. Man does voice acting. The man is similar to Doxion? What was his name? Hold on. Hold on. What is his name? Daisuke. Daisuke, that's his name. Daisuke Ishiwatari, the creator of Guilty Gear. The guy who wrote that game. The guy who wrote all the characters. The guy who also wrote all the music for the game. The guy who voice acted a bunch of characters, including none other than Mr. Soul Bad Guy back in Zerd, and previously before Kiryu took over the voice acting. Who dares assume they can DM MalO? How dare? Hey there, haven't seen you in a while, hun. I remember back on Sundays after service, you and your family would come in and order the special. Of course, things happened and then y'all stopped coming together. But every Sunday, you and your brother'd still come in. He'd order you a hot chocolate, and you two'd sit down at that table in the corner, drawing shapes in the window with your breath. I must really miss him, huh? Here, how about this? Got a hot chocolate on the house, hun. So apparently, by the way, hot chocolate topped with homemade marshmallows in the shape of bunnies. Chris loves chocolate. I didn't really get that too much, but apparently Chris loves chocolate to the point that when you eat one of those Choco Diamonds, remember those from the chapter 1? When you eat one of those, it gives you an insane amount of health. Whereas it barely gives any health to any of the other characters, i.e. Rousey or Susie. You know, I'm not a very big fan of doing this again, but we're doing it again apparently. Why you got Toby Fox is secretly a god? They're an anomaly. They're anomalous. They are power. But yes, Daisuke, the guy who wrote Guilty Gear, did all. Not only did he
The funny little train.
good train. Not only did he write the game and the storyline and then write the music, he also did all of the art for Guilty Gear Strive. So the man is multi-talented. He did the voice acting, the music, the designing, and the writing. That's insane. That is actually legitimately insane. Who does that? Who does 4 of the things out of your video game other than Toby Fox? Looking at my rugged body, you must wonder what kind of secrets I hold. My secret is I put all my leftover pancakes in this giant hat. Phew, I sure love pancake. He's in an ironic soul. Bad guy is actually not a bad guy. That's not actually his legit name. He renamed himself after he got the thing that went inside of him, which was actually some kind of gear ability, if I remember right. Good luck on your subathon. Thank you, Wusky. We've been doing really well. We got 145 subs. I dodge. I much like Sans, I dodge. Ice Wolf does not like ice and drink. Ice Wolf likes ice to be drink. Ice Wolf also like ice-themed mascots. We all love ice. Dude, remember when you used to skip the first hour of class to come in here? You were fine, but I almost had to repeat the years cause of it. These crepes were mad worth it, though. Delinquency is the best condiment. Dude, if we didn't bring Gerson our leftovers, I bet we would have failed hard. I like the vibe of the waitresses here. Maybe I should sign up too. Nah, serving drinks wouldn't really suit a fire elemental. If I got nervous, I'd just melt all the ice. What if I just served coffee? Nah, that sounds like a lawsuit waiting to happen. Bye for you 2 girls. What'll be the crepes? A cinnamon latte, 2 bunny parfaits, and a piece of firewood. And how would you like that firewood done? By the way, this is that lion from Undertale who is a cross-dresser. I think they still are a cross-dresser, aka transgender. Which is cool. Soul is the Deadpool. He's not on the evil or good side. Soul, I wouldn't say he's like Deadpool. He's neutral, sure, but he's not like Deadpool. He can't just see into the third or into the fourth wall. Rave reviews and autographs from various normal townspeople.
We'll take the special, and do you have any edible glitter? The youngster one won't eat anything if it doesn't look like treasure.
Daddy, chill. Even Freddy found that funny. Here's a weird thing, by the way. I think this is Chrissy, if I remember her name right. Chrissy is one of the only other characters that has an actual portrait when she talks. So I'm wondering if Chrissy's going to be important in chapter 3 or 4, because Noelle had a portrait too, and she was one of the only ones that had a portrait in chapter 1, and then she became very important in chapter 2. So I'm wondering if Chrissy's gonna become a thing in chapter like 4, because I think she's probably not gonna be in part 3.
Hey, you're alive.
Nice.
I'm working.
This uniform mandatory. Ah! Oh, would you look at that?
Oh, would you look at that? Sing mode ended. Oh, how, please notice me, Senpai. I've noticed you, Senpai. Senpai has noticed you. I noticed you, and now I put down my drink. Also, are we in strange now? All right, hun? I always forget that you can double talk to people. No! They had literally like 20 seconds left on it. I cut it early. Sing mode. Maybe they'll be important in chapter...
5, but no.
Maybe they'll be important in chapter 499. Ice me up, boss! Ice ease pizza. Pizza. Ice ease pizza. Your #1 spot for piping hot pizza of pizza. I hate it here. Here at Ice Ease Pizza, your family is going to love it. The entrance is locked. No one's inside. Seems like all of the employees are outside in costume.
Would you be interested in trying some of our many 24 pizza flavors? We've got normal, cheese, ice, gravy, double ice, pepperonis, and more. Stop on down at Ice Ease Pizza.
Master MalO! Me. That's me. MalO-sama. Look at all this dance emotes. I love the emotes. I will be streaming tomorrow. In fact, tomorrow, as some of you know, tomorrow is a special redeem stream. Tomorrow is the Jackbox stream. That's where we play with you guys and a bunch of my friends from the Discord. We will be all playing Jackbox with chat. Yay! Yeah. We reached the redeem, so that's why we're doing it. The Guilty Gear character I feel the most bad for it. Oh, Zappa. Oh, poor Zappa. Wasn't he possessed by at least 7 ghosts? He just wants a normal life, but his dead confirmed wife is haunting and possessing him. Not just his wife, 4, I think it's like 6 other ghosts are possessing that poor man. And the funny thing is he didn't even believe in ghosts at first. He used to not believe in them, and then he got possessed by him.
What a story, Mark.
Why do people simp for MalO? Because they're lonely. People want to reach out and touch the fluff. That's what they want to do. It's the fluff. It's always the fluff. No. It's that, and people just want attention. And the idea of somebody always there to give them attention, that's why they simp after them. Because the idea of having somebody there who is always by your side, watching you, giving you confidence and making sure you don't feel lonely and sad anymore, that is something worth clinging on to. Most people, some people would find that creepy, but a lot of people in this day and age where, you know, separation and, you know, human contact is getting rarer and harder to find, people are starting to cling on to that concept of not being lonely by having a skull-headed boyfriend slash girlfriend to call their own. Reach out and touch the grass. See gun. Yeah, that's see, that is exactly. Normally I bullshit this sort of thing, but I'm gonna tell you the truth on this one. I hate it. More common than care nowadays. It's very common, yes. People are very, very stagnant anymore. That's why I think that's why we were designed. To make people less stagnant, feel less stagnant, make people happy. Because that's what a MalO is supposed to do. We're supposed to make people happy by making them not feel lonely anymore. And now it's time for an old friend.
And second episode here, Ice Ease Pizza, your #1 spot for a piping hot piece of pizza.
I know I cut the topic a little short, but I'm pretty sure I said my piece. Permission to shoot everyone in the Class D cells. Permission denied, Corporal. Hey, wait a second. I recognize you. I hear the laugh in the background. Hey, little buddy, it's me. Want to chat for a minute before I lose my mind? No. It's fine, little buddy. You don't have to watch me suffer. Just enjoy your freedom while it lasts. Burger Pants is here. Welcome back, Burger Pants, to the show. We should have like a theme song play and have an audience applaud. You can applaud, chat. You have the ability to. Feed my father. Job. Yes. Welcome, Burger Pants, back to the show, everybody. Thank you for coming on to the show, Burger Pants. Make no mistake, little buddy. I see pizza is hell.
He's
Just a little sad right now.
And pathetic is more like it.
Ain't that the truth about Burger Pants? I can't slack off for seconds without hearing, be a team player. There's no I in pizza. Yes, there is! You just took it out! But it's okay, little buddy. I've been saving up. I go to college where Dazzy is. Then I'll get the theater degree, become a famous actor, and let the fangirls roll in, little buddy. I'm sure that'll work out real well for you. Co-workers. Ah, yes, little buddy. Good idea. Meet the Rogues Gallery. Blue ears, soft serve obsessed. No concept of personal space. Keeps accidentally pouring slushies on me and giggling. The Warrior, thankfully, is absent due to pizza-related injuries. Constantly terrorizing customers with war chants. Purple guy. Man, that guy, you gotta... Actually, does that guy even work here? Purple guy! You know that's definitely what the reference to that is. For sure. Yippee! Permission to shoot, no. Class D who hugged me because I was bored? No. Approved for unsolicited contact. I love the fact that Zappa goes to Dr. Faust thinking Faust can cure him at first because he still didn't believe it was supernatural. Not realizing that Faust isn't exactly a normal doctor either. Not by a long shot. Was that the pizza of 87? Is that the purple guy? Mark. This one is feed. I run away. Ah, my co-workers, where would I be without them? A happy place, little buddy. A much happier place. I'm trying to give him the like teenager voice cracks. Azriel, do you know when Azzy's coming home? You can't tell him this, but I really miss that guy. It'd be sweet to cruise around town like old times, picking up, for example, chicks. Which is a matter of course. May not have actually ever happened. But there's that one time Undyne made eye contact with me. Well, she was writing me a speeding ticket. Shoot, the Captain Chica voice. Pizza! Dead. We didn't get to talk to any of these guys either. No. Yes.
Little Chrissy, like, what's up? Give Aunt Caddy a hug. Mwah, 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 mwah. Ha ha ha. I'm not even actually your aunt. Oh my god, can I talk to you about something? Actually, like, anything though? Like, your choice.
Nothing?
Oh, you gotta go? Do you have, like, homework or something? You should, like, let me help. Haha, JK, I totally don't want to. Laters.
Talk to her.
Like, totally.
About neighbors.
Like, that green girl next door? Oh my god, Chrissy, she's like
my life villain. Like the other day, I went to see Cat Petters 2, and the only other person in the theater was her. Then I went to QC's and ordered a cappuccino, and she like was already drinking one. She's such a copycat, copygator, copysaurus, copadial. IDK, she sucks. You may not shoot your MTF anomaly personnel. Fuck. Sister. Ooh, how's Caddy doing? I have no idea. We like totally can't connect at all. Yesterday, I asked if she wanted to hear me play the ukulele. She said no, and then she like told me my playing is an anti-blessing from planet hell. What the heck, Chrissy? That's so cute. I love my fricked up little sis. Azriel. Oh my God, Azriel, like what a cutie pie. Do you remember when we me and him went to the dance? That was like the best night ever. Even though I spilled the entire punch bowl all over him and danced inappropriately in front of your mom and got arrested in the parking lot for making a scene. That was so much fun. Tell him I said hi. Me sad because I couldn't read that in time. Yeah, oh God, there's the chat's moving fast. Read files are demoted. There's complicated thing to think about. Possibly Faust isn't bald according to himself, but May claims that Faust is bald even after Faust removed his mask and actually showed he's not bald. No, really, the silhouette clearly has hair, so why does May say Faust is bald? Because Faust is in the original game, Faust is what was his name? Doctor or something? I can't remember his real name, but he uses his real name in the first game, and then he comes back as Faust later because he wants to fix the wrongs that he did, because in the first game he became a serial killer and started killing people, and then he took on the Faust identity in order to make up for the horrible things of killing all those people. That's just in short. There's a way bigger story than that. I never existed, smoke bombs.
Aw, Chrissy, like, if you want to come on in, our cat flap is, like, always open to you.
Hey, neighbor, what's your brother Doug gonna come by? Huh? My girls love to see him. He's a sweet little man, Douglas. He's just got one problem. He doesn't like my wife's cooking. What's wrong, Douglas? You don't like frozen cat food, huh? What's wrong, Douglas?
That's a Vinny reference from Vine Sauce.
Hi, Douglas. It's very expensive, Douglas.
It's a broken grill. It smells like burnt cat food. I talked to you twice, right?
Can't blame your brother for leaving town. He's out there getting a big brain in the big school. Hope when he becomes a big shot, he remembers us little guys down the street. Eating oranges and getting our stomachs pumped.
Because cats can't eat oranges. They would die. Shoots the captain before I disappear. There's some kind of scratching noise coming from the inside. Horrible.
Chrissy, like, long time no see. What's up? Did you want to talk about something?
Nothing.
Aw, Chrissy, you just wanted to say hi? That's adorable. Now get out of here.
Cookie. Memories.
Remember that time you wanted to hang out with the big kid? I was like, yeah, of course. Just get us some burgers. Then you like, amazingly, you actually got them. So I told you to go back and get some French fries too. Then a dozen miniature cakes. They were so good. I ate like 6. Then I like suddenly got so sick I had to go home.
He probably got them from the dumpster, and they were probably covered in salmonella. And that's why she got sick.
Man. So, like, anyway, Chris, are you busy?
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter. The horse is here.
Hey, Peter. Remember that time? Go away.
Aw, that's no way to talk to your almost sister-in-law. Nah, I'm joking. But, like, remember that time I played Truth or Dare with Azzy? I, like, made him give me his first kiss. Then your mom found out he kissed someone and, like, I think she basically dialed 911. I swear your family went to church, like, every single day that week.
MalO, permission to ask a question.
What's your question? What's the question?
Neighbor.
That chick next door drives me nuts. I keep seeing her everywhere I go. She's a total copycat. Like, why, though? Doesn't she realize she'll never be me? Honestly, her whole family is, like, so trashy. Once her sister served me a coffee and I swear it was half cat fur. Like, get a hairnet, girl, for, like, your whole body.
We, of course, talked to this one. I'm afraid. Dad.
Dum-de-dum. Oh, someone there? Just a moment. I have almost finished watering these flowers.
Can I shoot your neighbor next to your cell phone? No. I live next to there. I don't need that kind of heat.
Howdy. How can I... Oh, Chris!
Dad! It's Asgore.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot if you don't like hugs like that. Well, now, make yourself a home, Chris. You can help yourself to anything you like.
I hate how I sound like Sans, because I can't
get any lower than that, because he's gotta be a pretty dad-sounding dad. I was thinking perhaps when Azrael comes home, we could all go to dinner just like the old times. My treat, doesn't that sound yummy? We could all have a nice drive around town. Need to clean up the back of my truck first. All the various flowers, the till is empty.
I'm being followed by a funny bear. Purple flower, blue flower, cyan flower, gold flower, yellow flower, green flower, orange flower. The note says, pay your damn rent. Soil, watering can, hair in the sink. There's a superhero comic on the TV. Refrigerator.
Oh, Chris, if you're hungry, help yourself to anything you want.
Oh, see the photos. Photo of your mother and father on their wedding day. She's holding a banquet of 7 flowers. They all look very happy. Open the fridge. You put the egg you were carrying inside too. It's, if you open it now, there are 2 eggs inside the fridge, which makes absolutely no sense. Bro is balding so bad. Got that Asmongold hairline. Kinda do. Maybe. Hard to tell in these kind of small sprites. I mean, his forehead was always pretty big.
Go. Oh, Chris, before you go.
Now, we got multiple things we could do with this bouquet of flowers he just gave us.
Have a great day. Give that to your mother.
Truck. Your dad's truck. The floor of the front seat is littered with old papers and country CDs. The bros hanging out. It's a metal picnic table. Cigarette butts lay on the ground underneath it. Stick your fingers into the holes in the table. Stick fingers. Your fingers don't fit through the top anymore. You try from below. Your hands become covered in cobwebs. Yuck. True. Approved. Here we go. Waiting for a friend. Waiting for a friend. Waiting for a friend. There is our friend. Onion-sama. Hi there, friend. It's me, you know me, right? Of course you do. It's real popular. We did this last time, so yes. And Chris. And Onion. And he tells us he's got something to tell us tomorrow, something important. Tomorrow. Tell you tomorrow. Tammy's, no. I'm not pinching nobody's. Control, please. Okay, where else have we got? We could take the flowers, I think, over here to the trash can to give them to Alfie's. Chris, did you want to talk to something? Flowers. I think. Nah, I can't give them to her. I know you can do a couple things with them. I think you can give them. Yeah. I think if I can give them to Undyne. I think maybe.
Hey, punk, get out of the road. You're blocking traffic. Oh, wait, it's just Asgore's kid. Sorry, I'm a little worked up lately. This job is so boring. Nothing ever happens in this town. I just wish something would shake things up. Huh? You got something to report?
Alfie's?
Alvies? No idea what to talk about. Why did they do something illegal? I'll tackle them.
Yeah, okay, if I give her the banquet. Held out the flowers. A floral scent fills the air. Nothing happened. Okay. I felt like there was something else you could do with the flowers. Other than, give them to Mom. Because Mom gives them away to the trash can. Shot a rookie. I shot a rookie dead. Oh, hey, here we go, Noelle.
Oh, hi, Chris. Do you have any homework again? Da-da-da-da-da. Got a few things ready for you in case I wait. Sorry, I can't right now. Forgot my house's key again, and sorry, Chris. I'll help you later if that's okay. See you at school, Chris. Chris, did you want to talk about something?
The key.
Huh? Why don't you ask my mom for the key? Oh, I mean, yeah, I know. She doesn't like it when I bother her when she's working. Don't worry, though.
Let's see. Let me give you Susie.
Susie, that's right. We were with Susie. When you didn't come back to class, I was worried, but everything turned out okay, I think. Chris, can I ask you something if that's okay? Susie, I'm kind of curious what she like, I mean, she doesn't wander about her blah, 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 boards.
She eats chalk.
What? She was eating the chalk? Really? Wait, you're teasing me, aren't you, Chris? Like, when you told me Icy was real and eats kids. So just smacked you with a wiffle ball bat until you stopped playing. Huh? You're telling the truth? Seriously? Then what color chalk does she like? Do you think she likes the thin or the thick kind?
Come on, game. There we go. Num num cookie. Gun. Shut up, Cabal. You're too horny. I'm gonna get the horny bat out. I'm gonna bonk you over the head with it. She is a child, by the way.
Wait, maybe make her a lunchbox full of chalk is stupid. Making a lunchbox full of chalk is stupid.
Mom. It's your mom's fan.
Welcome home, honey. Did you have fun with your friend today? By the way, I just finished baking a pie. If you go to bed, it'll be cool when you wake up. But do not eat it all this time, alright?
TV. Landline phone. Somehow it's emitting a pleasant floral scent.
Chris, what is it, honey?
Flowers.
Oh, Chris, flowers for your mother? How sweet.
These are from him, are they not?
Well, worry not, Chris. I will find some place for them.
Hold on. Now, if we leave here, we go into the bathroom, right? And then leave, and then we go over the trash can. It's a trash can. Somehow its floral scent has increased. Pie.
Chris, since only you and I are living here right now, it feels just a bit lonely, does it not? But fortunately, sharing a warm, freshly made pie is that perfect cure for just such a condition. As long as I get to eat some, of course.
Okay. I think we're good. I think we chased all the minor things that I missed in chapter 2. Other than the stuff before the fight with the final boss, which I'll do later. Yes. Yes, Jack. Eat the whole pie. She fat. But Chris is also fat. Chrissy is the fattest. My life hurt. That makes 2 of us. Who care? If you go to bed, this chapter of the adventure will end. Will you go to bed? I'm trying to think if I remembered everything. Yes. Decided to go to bed. Now we can do chapter 2. Wait a minute. Okay. Had to check something. MalO, the earthquake pie making queen. That laugh. Chris has become Freddy Fazbear. Remove heart, become heartless. Now this is a Kingdom Hearts thing. Timothy. Knife. What is that? A knife. No! Removes knife. Nice timely laughter.
When the light is running low and the shadows start to
Timmy!
and the places that you know seem like fantasy. There's a light inside your soul that's still shining in the cold with the truth, the promise in our hearts.
Yes.
Don't forget, I'm with you in the dark.
I don't know why the laughter keeps getting perfectly timed, but it does. But you also know what this means, chat? It's time for chapter 2. Continue to chapter 2.